Hey Maggie, nice to see you again.
See you too.
When we last met, you said you were struggling with grades and assignments. Can you tell me a little bit about how that's been since the last time we met?
I mean, I've been getting papers back that I didn't really do as well as I thought I'd be on, so it's kind of just adding more stress.
Okay. So today I would like to do an assessment with you. And by an assessment, I mean gather information about what's going on and what you're experiencing. So for the assessment, I'd like to make an Ecomap. And an Ecomap is basically a picture of your ecosystem, which starts with who you're living with, and then the factors on the outside of it that influence, either in a negative or positive way, in your life. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What supports are you currently using to help you when you're stressed out and all of that?
I just go to my roommates a lot, and I go to my roommate Grace.
Okay, so you live with your roommates?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for the center of the Ecomap, we will put your roommates. Now, can you tell me a little bit more about the other people that you live with?
Yeah, so my actual roommate is Cam. I lived with her since freshman year.
Okay.
My other roommate is Emily, who I've known since middle school. Allie, who I've known since kindergarten, and Grace, who was Allie's freshman year roommate, so we met freshman year.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how supportive would you say Cam is for you?
I would say like a 7.
7? Okay. Now how about Emily?
I give her about a 6.
6? And now Allie?
I would also say 6.
6? And how about Grace?
I'd say an 8.
8? Okay. So you would say that Grace is a strong support system for you in your house?
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys probably have a strong connection?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. How would you describe your relationship with Emily?
Emily? I mean, we're both very stubborn, and sometimes when we communicate it gets kind of
Okay.
can be kind of stressful, but
Okay.
most of the time it's okay.
Okay. And now how about your relationship with Allie?
I mean, she's one of my best friends, but a lot of the times it can seem like she's not really listening.
Okay. Can you give me an example on that?
I mean, when I tell her stuff, we would be the only two in the room, and I would start talking, and then after I finished, she'd be like, "Oh, were you talking to me?"
Okay.
She'd be on her phone, very distracted.
Okay. Didn't seem interested.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you, with your roommates, who would you say you have the least support system from?
I would say Emily.
Emily? Okay. Now, would you give it is it more stressful than it not being, or?
There's more good times than bad times.
Okay, so overall, you and your roommates do have good relationships?
Yep.
Okay. Now, are there any other people that you talk to regularly besides your roommates?
My friend from high school, she goes to a school 20 minutes away from here, Roberts.
Okay, so we'll put her outside your circle here.
Okay.
What's her name?
Maria.
Maria. Okay. And how would you describe your connection with her, your relationship?
I would say pretty strong.
Very strong?
Very close.
Okay. Okay, so for Maria, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Now, your energy flow, which an energy flow is, say, when the arrow goes to her, you're putting your energy into her. And when the arrow goes to you, she's putting the energy into you. Would you say it's one or the other? Would you say you both kind of...
I think we both give and take.
Okay. Now, any other outside factors that you think are a big influence for you?
Probably my family at home.
Family? Okay. Now, how is your family at home? Like, who lives at home?
Right now in the house it's just my mom and dad and me. My
Okay.
brother just moved out, so.
Okay. Now, how would you say your connection is with your dad?
We're very close, but we have a lot of, again, we're very similar. So we butt heads a lot and it can be very stressful at times.
Okay. And your mom?
We're very close.
Very close. Okay.
Yeah.
So, would you say you have a good relationship with your parents?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here at school, are there any other things that influence you at school?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get along with your classmates? Are there any ones you don't get along with?
I get along with them all. I
Okay.
think they're all very helpful and we all help each other.
Okay. Do you have a job here on campus?
Yeah.
You do?
Work in the mailroom.
Okay. And how's that?
It's okay.
Does that ever, like, take up your time that you need more towards work, or?
I mean, I work the morning shifts, so I'm there when all the packages come, and it's just very stressful trying to get all the packages in, plus people are complaining that they don't have their stuff, and a lot of times we don't know
Okay.
what they need.
Looking throughout our Ecomap here and going back, so back to your roommates. So you said you had a strong bond with Grace.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like the energy flow with Maria, how would you say the energy flow is there? Do you
I
both
think it's mutual, yeah.
Mutual? Okay. And how about Allie?
It's mutual.
Mutual?
Yeah. She gives me ride home a lot, so.
Okay. And Emily?
I would say mutual.
Mutual?
Yeah.
Okay. How about Cam?
I think with Cam, sometimes it feels like I'm giving more than she's
Okay.
giving me.
It's a different energy flow. Would you still say it's a strong relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. And now, with your family, how's the relationship between you and your brother?
Well, my oldest brother, we used to be really close when we were younger, but now he has like his own family, and
Yeah.
so we're still very close, but it's not as close as we were before.
Okay.
Him and his kids, me and his kids get along a lot. So.
Okay. And how old is he?
He's 27, about to be 28.
And how did you find your relationship with him? Is it still strong or?
Yeah.
Still strong?
Yeah.
Okay. And energy flow with that? Because I know he's busy, he's got kids now.
Yeah. I think we watch his kids, and
Okay.
a lot of times he invites us over for dinner. And
Okay. Do you have any other siblings?
yeah, I have another brother. He's the one who just moved out.
Okay.
He's only across the street actually.
Oh.
But that was kind of emotional for everyone because he's an emotional person. So.
Now, do you have a close relationship with him?
Yeah.
Okay. And energy flow?
Mutual.
Mutual? Now, any other siblings?
I have a sister, yep.
Sister? How old is she?
She's 23.
Okay. Are you the youngest?
Yeah.
And how would you say your relationship with her is?
We're very close, yeah.
Very close? Any more siblings?
No, that's
No?
it.
Okay. Now with your siblings, do you feel like you can go to any of them if you're ever stressed? Are you comfortable with doing that with
I
them?
think I would go to my second brother, his name's Keegan. I would go to
Keegan.
him or my sister Molly.
Okay. Now, what are things that you like to do for fun? Like that influence you, like.
A lot of time when I de-stress, I either go on my phone or I play my Switch, just play games,
Okay.
don't think about stuff.
Okay. Now, for your classmates, what would you say your energy flow with them is?
I would say it's mutual. We
Mutual?
help each other a lot with when you don't understand stuff, and so we all try our best.
In your job?
I would say I get paid from it, obviously.
Okay.
I think that I do a lot more than most other employees, so I feel like I give them a lot.
Okay. And now, does your job ever like stress you out?
I mean, yeah, when there's like a lot of packages that I have to check in and a lot of people asking questions and I don't know the answer to it, so
Right.
I feel like I'm letting them down. And
Now, your roommates, are they home all the time or?
most of the time, Grace, she works weekends at a hospital.
Okay, so she has a job?
Yep. And she works labs on campus, so she's gone most nights actually.
Okay. And that's who you're closest with in your house. Now, does that affect you in any way, her jobs, or?
I mean, only if she has a bad day at work, it kind of affects all of us. If we plan to do something and she doesn't feel like doing it anymore.
Yep. Now, is she the only one with a job?
Emily and Cam both work on campus. They're tour guides.
Okay. Now, does that affect the house at all, or?
Not really. Their job isn't really that stressful.
Yeah.
They just kind of walk around, show off stuff, so.
Okay. So when you interact with, let's say, okay, so let's say your teachers. Would you say you have a relationship with your teachers?
Yeah.
Your professors?
Yeah.
Now, how would you rate that relationship?
I think I'm closer with some more than others.
Okay. Would you say how would you say the energy flow is for that?
I think they give me a lot of resources.
You do? Okay.
Yeah. Help me a lot.
Now, do you feel, and you're struggling with grades, that you can reach out to them?
I think so, yeah.
Have you?
I've reached out once for an extension, but that's about it.
Okay. Have you told them that you're struggling with?
I mean, I didn't really feel like I had to tell them. They could see my grades.
Okay. Have you ever tried asking them for help or sending an email or meeting?
I've never done that, no.
Okay. So you could probably try that out. Just let them know that you're struggling and you're trying, you're here, you're making an effort. what would you say brings the most concern when you're like here at college? What is stressing you out the most?
Definitely schoolwork.
Schoolwork?
Yeah, that's the only thing I dread about coming back here after break.
Okay. So looking at this, would you say there's any other outside influences that are affecting?
I don't think so. I think that's it.
Okay. So you mentioned that schoolwork is your most, like your biggest stressor right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't reached out to the professors about falling behind or getting help. So I think you could try that. Try doing that. It seems like overall you have pretty strong relationships with everyone. And now you mentioned with, was it Allie or Emily that you would talk to and it didn't seem like they really cared?
It was Allie.
It was Allie. And do you think, could I have another example for that and things that have happened?
I mean, freshman year we talked a lot about how we were stressed and kind of like homesick and all that stuff. And she would, tell me all these things, and I would be supportive and suggest things that we could do or that type of stuff. And then when I would basically do the same thing, it kind of just seems like she didn't really care. She was just kind of like, oh, okay.
And have you always been open to her?
Not really. I never really showed emotion.
Okay.
So.
Do you think maybe it's not that she doesn't care, it's that she's more like not used to you opening up to her, and it's something new to her, and instead of like, it's not that she doesn't care, she just doesn't know what to do. She's more of like, oh.
That makes sense. That could be it.
So it could just be a communication issue there. So it seems like you have a good relationship with everyone. You mentioned you're behind in schoolwork and you're stressed out. While we do have counseling here, are you aware that there is tutoring at the Academic Success Center?
Yeah, I just never really knew how to
Okay.
get it.
So I can show you. Very easy. It's right on the Brockport website. It's kind of like this. You have to make an appointment or have a meeting. But yes, so we do have tutoring, and I do recommend sending an email out to your professors.
Okay.
Just tell them the truth. That's the best thing you can do. Just tell the truth. Tell them that you're stressed out, and you can let them know you're seeing me to help you out. And then once we get going from there, we can see what we can do further. Just if you'd like to take one more look at this and let me know if there's any more outside influences I could add.
I think that's it.
Okay, so before you go, I will print out a copy. So if you think of something, just write it down for next time. If you wouldn't mind me asking, how has today worked for you? Do you think?
I think it helped. It kind of brought new perspectives that I
Okay.
didn't think about.
Good. So I'll get a copy for you, and then I will see you next week.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.